you need to be infinitely skinny no matter your age. Fuck that message, right? We've got children dieting, before they're even fully grown. Eating disorders are on the rise globally.
Again.
Feels very familiar, doesn't it? From when we were growing up.
It does. When I walk through a room, all I can think of is my stomach sucked in? Are my shoulders back? People aren't fucking looking at me. Like, that's all in my head. But you're taught to exist for the external observer. So this is the Fuck It Files, where I look around the world and see what women are choosing to fuck off right now. And at the moment, the big one is skinny culture. So we've all seen images of Ariana Grande, Demi, even Oprah Winfrey now, giving us stories as to why they're all of a sudden so thin. But what I'm seeing in the comment section is that the primary suspect is GLP-1s. And I think that what many women are really doing is calling out the message that sends to them. And that is, you need to be infinitely skinny no matter your age. Fuck that message, right? Like, I don't care what the message is that these images are sending. Like, we have our own agency to do what we want with those messages. Do the things if you want to do the things, or don't. And if you don't want to do the things, that's great. Like, more power to you. But just kind of know how it's impacting you. Know how it's potentially impacting your mental health. And I think be aware of that. There's a lot of influencers out there right now that are kind of calling this out. So you've got Alex Light in London, who actually talks about how this is impacting children. People are saying the skinny trend isn't a big deal. It actually fucking is.
It is.
And this isn't even new, but I think it's just amplified in this kind of cultural environment. We've got children dieting, before they're even fully grown. Eating disorders are on the rise globally.
Again.
It feels very familiar, doesn't it?
It
From
does.
when we were growing up.
It does. The more that we're actually exposed to these incredibly thin bodies, the more our perception of what normal actually is
Somatic,
changes.
right?
Yeah. I'd never heard of this before, but I found this thing called the visual diet mechanism, which was actually is kind of an adaptation of looking at the diet mechanisms that you would generally go through in, going on a diet. But it looks at how the external world skews your vision on like what is normal. To give you an analogy of this, when you go into a dark room, your eyes start to actually adjust and your perception of what is a normal body type changes. So I was actually thinking the other day, Bridget Jones's Diary, and this has been called out on social loads of time, but even before that, I remember thinking, I used to think that she was chubby back then, which is crazy.
Helen Fielding has said herself, the point of the diary was she was saying she felt like a fat person. She wasn't saying that person is actually fat. She said like that's how she felt about herself.
Totally.
So the whole thing is completely skewed anyway. She was never supposed to be like a bigger person. That was her personal sentiment.
Yeah.
But you're right. It's a whole thing for people our age, hey?
It should definitely be on everyone's Fuck It Files, I feel.
I mean, it's extraordinary now to think that somebody that size, but you're right. I didn't know the name for it either, but you're absolutely right. We spend so long looking at really, really frighteningly slim people that then when you look in the mirror, there are some days when like whatever you're wearing or the size you're in or it sort of becomes irrelevant. Like for me, it's an actual exercise in my brain to tell myself that's not right.
So do you think in terms of what people are angry about, they're angry about celebrities being skinny, or are they angry about the fact that GLP-1s now exist? What is it, you reckon?
All the bullshit we're fed about how it's like I've been going for lots of long walks and like drinking tea.
Yeah.
Is it the line that people are angry about?
I think one, they're just not falling for it because they've seen these celebrities drop weight in a very, very short amount of time. So that's the first thing. And I think the other thing is that this is then being portrayed as normal. And I think we have to remember that like, GLP-1s are also not accessible to everyone, and nor should they be. They're fucking
or are people
dangerous.
Fucked off with the fact that, in particular, women look frail? Is that what it is? Is it?
I don't think it's one or the other. It's both. I mean, the comments around Demi have been more on the frailty side, and I don't know if that's more to do with her age. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, she looks like a frail grandmother," which is kind of misogynistic in and of itself.
Isms in there.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't think that people are necessarily upset because of one or the other thing. I think it's just an amalgamation of everything. Most of all, it's the message that they're being sent. And there's this kind of idea of not feeling your body, but being an outside viewer of it. And there's this idea of feeling yourself through the male gaze. And I think we all grew up like that, but didn't necessarily know what it was. I literally just learned about this within the past year, and I thought, wow, that really resonates. Like when I walk through a room, all I can think of is my stomach sucked in? Are my shoulders back? People aren't fucking looking at me. Like that's all in my head, but you're taught to exist for the external observer.
Yeah.
It is a trend, but our bodies aren't a trend. Everybody is different.
Keep up the rage, ladies.
I'm fucking
Keep up
pissed
the
about
rage.
this. So that's the Fuck It Files, my friends, shedding light on what's fucking off women around the world.
So the good news is, my loves, you can share your own Fuck It List items with us. You can find us on Insta, and you can also email us on hello@fuckitlist.com.au.